Hello listeners, selamat berjumpa lagi dalam siaran pelajaran nomor 52.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring, we've all gathered here to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hari ini, hampir semua teman kita yang pernah saudara jumpai dalam siaran-siaran yang lampau ada di sini bersama kami. Tentu saja kecuali Chris dan Iwan. Mereka sedang di Indonesia. Tetapi ada seseorang yang belum pernah saudara jumpai sampai saat ini, yaitu Mr. Scott. Mr. Scott adalah ayah Helen, Chris, dan Jane.
Hello, listeners.
Saudara pendengar, apakah saudara perhatikan bahwa hari ini musik tema kami lain? Coba dengarkan lagi.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Itu adalah lagu khusus yang dinyanyikan orang pada hari-hari Natal. Coba dengarkan.
And a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Saudara-saudara, hari ini kami akan menyimpang sedikit dari acara yang biasa. Kali ini, saudara tidak akan mempelajari tata bahasa yang baru. Tetapi kami ingin supaya saudara dengarkan saja apa yang akan kami ceritakan mengenai hari Natal di Australia. Terlebih dahulu, marilah kita mengunjungi keluarga Scott. Mr. dan Mrs. Scott serta Helen sedang membicarakan semua hal yang terjadi pada diri mereka sepanjang tahun ini. Jane dan Don juga berada di situ.
I wonder what Chris and Ewan are doing at the moment.
Yes, it's lonely without them, isn't it?
Well, no one's teasing you, Helen.
That's right. But I miss them.
I think we all miss them. It's nearly the end of the year. A lot's happened this year, hasn't it?
Yes, we've come back to Sydney. I've started a new business.
I've learnt to drive.
Chris and Ewan have gone to Indonesia.
We've met a nice new family.
Who?
Cecilia and Guido Rossi, of course. And their children.
Oh, of course. And perhaps Chris has fallen in love.
Eh? Chris? In love? Who has Chris fallen in love with?
Lucia.
Lucia, but she's too young.
But Chris isn't. I said perhaps.
He's teasing you, Dad.
I see. Perhaps Helen has fallen in love too.
Now Dad's teasing you, Helen.
What else has happened this year?
Dad's built another room onto the house.
Yes, it's my room. I'm going to write letters there. And I'm going
It's
to...
my room. I'm going to put my record player there. And
As a matter of fact, it's my room. I'm going to use it for my office.
Chris thinks it's his room. He wants to use it for his study.
It's everyone's room.
That's right. It's a family room. It's going to be a very useful room. By the way, I had a card from Chris this morning.
A card?
Yes, a Christmas card.
Artinya, sebuah kartu Natal.
Well, we must make some plans. Christmas is an important time in the year. Jane, you and Don will come here for Christmas dinner, of course.
Of course. And I'll bring the ham.
Artinya, ham atau daging babi.
And what about the pudding?
Yang artinya pudding.
Helen and I have already made the pudding. We made it a couple of weeks ago. Listen, I've got an idea.
Listen carefully. Your mother has an idea.
Stop teasing me. I want to ask the Rossi family here for Christmas dinner. It's their first Christmas in Australia.
they've got Mr. Rossi's brothers here, you know. Perhaps they'll spend Christmas Day with them.
Yes. Well, what about Christmas Eve? Can we ask them to come then? We always sing carols then.
Carol adalah lagu Natal.
And they'll go to midnight mass after the carols.
Midnight Mass adalah misa tengah malam.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's ask them.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring. We've all gathered here to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Saudara pendengar, sekarang kita akan pergi ke rumah keluarga Rossi. Keluarga Scott telah mengajak keluarga Rossi mengunjungi mereka pada hari menjelang hari Natal. Cecilia dan Guido telah menerima undangan itu. Sekarang Helen sedang mengunjungi Lucia dan mereka sedang membicarakan hari Natal. Coba dengarkan baik-baik percakapan mereka. Saudara akan mendengar mereka menyebut turkey, artinya kalkun, dan ham, yaitu ham. Dan plum pudding, artinya puding yang dibuat dari buah plum. Dan Helen akan memakai kata traditional, yaitu tradisional atau menurut adat kebiasaan, dan rich food, artinya makanan yang berlemak. Coba dengar Helen dan Lucia.
I'm pleased your family is going to visit us on Christmas Eve, Lucia.
Yes, it will be nice. On Christmas Day, we're going to see my uncles and their families. We're going to eat Christmas dinner with them. They have their Christmas dinner in the middle of the day, like Australians.
Yes, we always have our Christmas dinner at midday, and it's usually very hot then.
What do you eat?
We always have turkey and ham. Mum cooks it on Christmas morning after we come back from church. And we have hot plum pudding. Mum and I have already made that, so on Christmas Day we just heat it. We have a special sauce with it, and there's money inside the pudding too.
Money?
Yes. When we make the pudding, we put some 5-cent pieces in it. When you find money in your piece of pudding on Christmas Day, it's lucky.
But why do you eat hot food?
You see, Lucia, our Christmas here in Australia is very like an English Christmas.
Ah, yes, I understand.
So many people do all the traditional things, like an English Christmas. In England now, it's very cold.